Hello, this is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. I have been so busy I haven't gotten much done on the sawmill, but in between all my other projects you can see that I've gotten more sections of those tracks put together, so all of that is done now, all of those sections, and I've just been trying to do that and when I get a minute in between other jobs. But anyway, what I did to tie them together up here on them first ones I did, you can see I got a sheet of metal there with a bunch of bolts in it. That proved to be pretty expensive, and now every one of my joints is over a beam, so I'm going to just put some of these on the inside and out to tie them together. Hopefully that'll work. Also, I've got some deck screws and some fender washers that I'll screw them in as well. So my first thing to do here, I am going to string a wire from one end of the track all the way down and get everything leveled and lined up just perfectly. I've got some shims that I'll have to use and get everything just absolutely where it's supposed to be before I start screwing things down and putting the sides together there. So that's my project for today that I'm going to be working on. Okay, what I've done is taken and stretched a little thin wire. I've got it up on a stake there to pull it off of the wood, and I've got it from one end to another, so that's given me a straight line as far as from side to side, but it's just too long of a stretch to get the up and down good. So pretty much all I've done, you can see I've got a few shims here. I will pull them shims out and put some actual boards when I figure out the exact height that I need or thickness that I need. But pretty much what I've done is just taken this level and gone across the whole thing from one end to another, and it's as level as I can get it all the way down, so it's in pretty good shape there. So what I'm going to do before I start hammering these things on, I am going to get some straps and close the gaps as much as I can now that everything's all level and lined up, so that the gap is closed as much as it is, and then all of these will only have to do is hold things together. They won't have to they'll just pull them. They'll already be together, the two boards butted together, and they just need to keep it from pulling apart. That's what I'm trying to say there. Okay, I've got these two sections strapped together and pulled real tight together, so now I just going to put them on. I don't know that it's necessary. These type of things really hold tight, but just for added measure, I've got a deck screw and a fender washer. I think that's completely adequate, especially since the rails that run across the top of them will span those joints. So I think that'll hold things together quite well.